Hello everyone, Flavia Moki here. Hopefully you're fine wherever you are. And I'm here with another video. And the topic of the video today is actually, I want to talk about the book that I published almost like a week and a half ago. And I'm very excited about this book. So the topic of the video today is Make It Happen Blueprint overview. So it's just an overview of the book. I want to talk about like kind of my mindset going to writing this book. I'm going to talk about some of the items in the book and the applications for this book. So again, the book is Making Happen Blueprint. It's in Amazon, and mainly it's more about project management principles. So I'm gonna get into it, but before I get to all that, I want to talk about like why I wrote this book. Right, the reason I wrote this book is because I've been like the other video that I had before. I've been in the IT industry for 20 plus years, right? For the last 10, going 11, most of years, it's been mainly more project management related work. And over that period of time, I've learned a lot, right? And think about it, like everything, the house you're living in, the car you're driving, the foods you buy at the grocery store, right? Um, Everything is someone actually sat down and thought about how am I gonna get then finished product, or even if it's finished product, from this location to the next location, how people gonna get paid, how we gonna mitigate all the risks, like the scope. There's so much work that goes in between the beginning of a project or the beginning of creating a product all the way to the actual delivery and consumer getting the product. So kind of that's why I kind of uh, thought it's a good idea to write this book. And you could say, who's this book for, right? Say, oh, I'm not in IT. I don't need it. No, no, no. You could be in real estate. You could be a marketer. You could be even a stay-home mom, right? This book is for everyone, right? And that's why initially I wrote the Make It Happen Blueprint. So it's a book to learn how to make things happen. It's the mindset that goes along doing whatever you want to do, right? Whether you're in real estate and you're thinking about like building houses, right? Where are you gonna purchase those houses? Where are you gonna get the money? When you purchase the houses, like, are you gonna build like a scope? Is it gonna be single family homes? Gonna be multi family homes? So there's so many things to think about, right? And that's why I put everything in this book just to help you think through it. So let's look at the cover, right? I have smart here, right? Actually, this book really gonna be much smarter, right? So more, uh, it's it's geared to how you, if you have a goal, how to really think about that goal. So I got a goal gotta be specific. You gotta be able to measure it. You gotta be able to have something that is acceptable, right? Not only to you, to the people you're working with. It should be reasonable, right? Make sense. Don't just come out of blues and just say you're gonna do whatever, right? You gotta make sense, and then how do you measure it, right? You gotta be time bound. You can just say I'll do X, Y, Z without a time plan, right? So I'm gonna dive deeper a little bit, talk about the items in the book. So I have chapters 1 all the way to 15. And chapter 1 is more about project initiation, how to think about what you want to do, right? Is this really what you want to do? And what do you expect at the end of starting your project? So that's chapter 1. Chapter 2 is the actual project planning, how you're going to actually plan your project. Chapter 3 have team foundation and leadership. Who is going to be in your team? How you're going to lead them? Chapter 4, communication management. How to be able to communicate to the people with the people you're working with. I have chapter 5, risk management. How do you manage the risks you're gonna come across, right? Are you able to accept the risks? Are you gonna transfer those risks? Are you gonna it's a bunch of ways of assessing the risks. Then I have the quality management. How you gonna assess the quality of your product? Then I have the timeline and resources. I have change management. You cannot just make a change. If you have a plan, right, and you want to make a change, how are you going to accommodate and define what change is acceptable when already you have the scope? Then I have how you're going to monitor everything. Then I have chapter 10, project closure. For you to close a project, right, you got to do things like lessons learned. What did you learn about this project, right? And write it down, things you did well, things that didn't go well. Make sure to write it all down, because now when you come to the next project, you have things to go and reference, right? Then number 11, I have agile project management. Now this is like more if you want to do things quickly, right? Not like having everything done at the same time, but you want to have small improvements over time, and if something changes, you can be able to quickly adjust, right? So that's what's kind of a high level agile project management is all about. I talk about collaboration and teamwork. If you want to do big things, you cannot do by yourself. You gotta have a team with you, and how you relate those teams. I have technology and tools that's going to help you improve the whole process. Then I have client and stakeholders satisfaction. How are you going to satisfy the clients for the project you're working for? Then lastly, I have personal development. So this book, it's 140 pages. It's an easy read, right? The font is pretty big. It's not like a small font. And it's going to help you out, just be better in managing your projects. Sorry. And as I move along in the next couple weeks, I'll dive deeper on certain topics. But for now, just know the book is in Amazon. The Make It Happen Blueprint, Project Management Principles. And actually here I have something pretty good you can actually look at, right? When you get the book, it says stay true to the grind, right? Never stop working because you see the results, and never stop working because you don't see the results, right? We're always in the grind, we're always focused, we're bettering ourselves, and they're getting things done. So this book is going to help you out think through the whole process. Without saying, my friends, go get it, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.